Hey, what's up everyone, Sangritan here, and we're back for another game of Dune Imperium. Ranked, as usual, trying to get some elo back after a couple of more complicated games. But let's put them behind us and just go on with this one, hopefully, for a win again. Getting back on that positive momentum will be the goal. Yeah, still top 2, still the same situation, far away from top 1, but we'll try to make our way into that top 1 somehow. So, without further ado, let's jump straight into this leader selection. What do we have here? Ooh, no way. I love all of those cards. Like, they're all amazing. Literally. And all in their own, like, kind of repertoire, if I can say that, in their own way. That's crazy. That's gonna get nuked, right? And the Minimic there. I think I might want to do Ilessa and try to get tech negotiation if we can. Otherwise, it might be Paul. But yeah, let me try. Let me try that. I don't know why I put myself smaller already, but why not? Let's just be. I'm ready for the game now. I'm eager to get that. Hopefully, I really hope we get tech negotiation for the Minimic film and get something nice here. There's Gola as well. Actually, I didn't even realize I was so absorbed by those great cards here. That's probably the best row I've ever seen, like starting row. Not a single weak card. I leave that open just to admire it a bit longer because that's huge. I wouldn't even know if I have 6 persuasion. What would I buy? It's crazy. Probably still Web of Power. Also denied from anyone else because obviously it's more likely that they have 4 than 6 persuasion. Maybe then it could be appropriate because I'm player 2, so obviously it would give me some smuggling momentum for when I'm player 1, the round 2. If I had enough specimen right from the start, obviously Long Reach would be a very, very interesting candidate to have directly with Gola. But, I mean, and then Ceremony and Sayadina's, no, but Long Reach has to be the last one, as long as you can't get Gola. But probably Web appropriate. Ceremony and Sayadina are so different cards, it's hard to say. I would probably still take Ceremony. But, yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, let's put that dagger aside. We could reach 6 persuasion, actually, if everything goes well and we get tech negotiation. I'll definitely play Seek Allies first. If smuggling's open... Even if smuggling's open, I'd probably do that. Because then, if tech negotiation is taken, I could early reveal for Web, if nobody else does it. And if tech negotiation is there, surely I go there, get the Minimic film and see what we get. No, it's... Okay, gotta stop talking about that Imperium row, but even just looking at it, those colors, those artwork, it's just beautiful. It's like... Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Problem is I want them all. Do we have a bot here? That would be a bit sad. I hope bot goes smuggling though. Oh, come on. That's not the start we want to see from bot. But I mean, I could go smuggling and then I really need tech negotiation. Potentially get appropriate, bump up again, and then smuggle down. Still not enough for a Swordmaster though, so I think it's wealth. Hurts to leave smuggling open here, but I guess it's okay, because I would probably block it next round anyways. And it could be my Swordmaster actually with wealth. If I take appropriate here, bump up, then I could smuggle down next round, get my Swordmaster. But can I really take appropriate over everything else here? Not sure. Come on, bot, be kind to me. Okay, nice. Someone else might early reveal for web, but I think it would be okay. But yeah, what the hell am I gonna buy here? We end up with 6 persuasion, so let's see. I almost hope someone actually early reveals to give me less of a headache. What do I buy? One part of me tells me Imperium Ceremony would be great because it's high persuasion to maybe grab some of that, but I mean 5 persuasion is not that complicated to reach at some point, so surely they can make that happen somehow. So I don't think that's the one. I think I need to proceed by elimination. Ceremony, probably not. Long reach, I would love that, but I have nothing to play it with. And I won't get Gola next round neither. So reshuffling that without anything else kind of feels bad. So Ceremony, it is not either. Sayadina is a good card, but I don't think that's the answer neither. So it is web. I think it is web. Although appropriate for a Swordmaster round 2 is also very tempting. What would I play? Experiment to smuggle down, dagger, and then ring, for instance. It might be appropriate in nuking the row. Let's see what bot does first, obviously. Kinda hope he takes web so that I don't have to nuke the row. Oh, what does he take then? Appropriate, okay. But then, web of power it is. My mouse is acting out a bit. Oh, what the hell? Wait, take a liaison, maybe to try and get the other stuff here. No. Okay, there's a nuke. On 2 persuasion, so really a denial nuke, no more than anything else. Lido had the 4. Almost a bit bummed because that long reach, that Imperium Ceremony, it's a bummer not to see those cards, knowing they're gone forever. Siding as well. And I still got web, so I can't be too unhappy about that. Still got the Minimic, so it's a very positive round here for sure. Oh, they're tying up here. That's funny to see. What do I set aside? Maybe Recon? I'm not sure I really want to make use of the ring's ability. But maybe Solari wouldn't hurt early here. So let's smuggle. And then we probably want to send the ring to Karthag if that's open. We can get second here. That would be Swordmaster money. Goes Hardy. Just 3 troops though. No daggers. 1 intrigue. I might take those odds though. If Carthag's open, I'm happy to go Carthag. Send out 3 troops. See if I win it with the 1 dagger there. He could go Arakeen though, and has then a 50-50 of drawing daggers. What else does she have? Diplo in hand as well. Probably wants to play that, right? More than Arakeen. Yeah, Lido goes Conspire plus this, so that would be his Swordmaster before mine anyways. Does not have Conspire though. Now what did Romber reveal last round? This bloody bot? No swords. He's got both swords in hand. I'm probably still going Carthag. Oh, strategic push. Let's go. I'm going for it. I'm keeping my Solari as well. Bot has no troops left, cannot go siege, so his best is 8, I think, if he doesn't play sword, a dagger, otherwise we die, and I beat him with strategic push, basically. So unless he goes secrets and top decks combat, which I really don't wish him, we should win that fight, I think. Well, this also has 1 intrigue, though. We'll see. He goes for disposal facility. I get shifting. Beautiful. Shifting and Web of Power is a great start. Not gonna lie. This takes a good direction. Especially if we can win that fight as well with strategic push. Would put me on 6 Solari. I'm probably not first to Swordmaster though. Because a Smuggler Recall is always gonna do it for Dacia, but we'll see. I mean, I could also just decide not to win the fight here, die with the bot and get 4 Solari. But then I would be first to Swordmaster, but I don't think it's worth it. That combat VP just feels good to get. What am I doing? I'm not sure. Might want to keep Diplo just in case I need to go Wealth to still get my Swordmaster. Maybe I said the ring again? Or dagger? Go Menta or maybe High Council, to be honest. Depends a bit how that Swordmaster queue shapes up, but if Desha takes it now, if Lido goes Conspire, goes in the fight for maybe 1 or 2 Solari there, yeah, I might consider going High Council, to be honest. Especially with the Mimic film. We could try to synergize a bit and really go for high persuasion. So not quite sure what I'm supposed to do. That would be a great hand to still get Swordmaster this run, I'm not gonna lie. If I can depot to wealth, I might be able to get away with that. She goes 4th space. Surprised by that. Probably gonna play her ring afterwards to get shipping unlocked, but feels very slow. Ah, but Romber could smuggle down and get the Solaris, so bot might do that if it's not taken. So Lido, if you can go smuggling, that would just make my day. It would make my day. Get Swordmaster round 3 here. I'm supposed to be kinda on the end of the queue, technically, as player 2. Okay, good, still suits. One bot, be kind to me. Does not go conspire, by the way. He smuggles down. Is there a world in which he does not go Swordmaster? But I don't think so, but I would regret it a lot if he ends up not going Sword and I don't have the Solaris, so I'll still go Wealth here. Menta is gone, so that's one of my options for my dagger. I could just go High Council, more and more thinking that might be the play. Although, depends a bit on what Lido does, but I'm technically next in line now for Swordmaster. Maybe it's better not spending it. Probably. Lido doesn't go Conspire, so yeah, I'm next in line here. Swordmaster. Yeah, maybe that was a mistake. Now Menta is gone. Obviously Menta would have been the easy choice here. Now I'm thinking maybe just grabbing that spice for shifting next hand. Be ready with that. Because let's say I go High Council, I'm down to 4 Solari. If I can smuggle down, reclaim, get 5 Solari, that would be me first in queue again. But all of that for 1 spice, why not? Why not doing something else then? Actually that fight is for free almost. If I go Carthag, send out 2 troops, keep the dagger. Might be able to get away with that. Let me actually try that. Yeah, go shipping with that. Okay, well, thankfully I did not spend my Solari, because I would not be next in queue. Obviously, she still had 1 agent to go ship. Makes sense. I'll win that fight. Considering I have Web of Power and Shifting, I might very well be in a position to get 2 alliances, to be honest. Especially with that as well. Bumps are with me. Infiltrator is there. actually a good pick, to be honest. I really like that card. Probably behind... well, it's gone, but behind Stitched Horror and Breakthrough. Maybe my third favorite. How much did he reveal? Has to be throne room politics here, I think. Although Trucer is not bad as well, but... I reclaim. Could have maybe waited a round, but... I figured if I play an experimentation, then it gives me an intrigue straight away. Might help shape my decision making. Okay, when I get that, I'll take it with Fremen and Guild for now, I guess. Really cheap bite. Happy I took that direction. Oh, but I don't have the spy. No. The dagger is the one I needed. No, that hurts. I can't get myself to play shifting without spice. So I guess I'll just play those two. I probably want Haga base in. I don't want the Solari, but then again, experimentation is very limited in its movements. Ah, but if I shift first, I might be able to get shipping. No, Lido goes there, right? I guess I put shifting aside. And play experimentation first, and then shifting could go either smuggling if it's open, or in the green. Dagger bottom of the deck was literally what I didn't want. It was the one I needed, but I cannot get myself to play shifting. If it pushed me back significantly down the queue, I would have considered it. It would have been very painful, but I would have done it. But now it's basically just delaying me by one round, so I'll take the bullet here. I'll bite the bullet. Wait, he went Menta, didn't go ship. And now with finesse I could go, if he doesn't go. The great intrigue we get here. Yeah, she goes sword. Does he go shipping now? Probably. He thought... Wait, no. He thought I would go sword, so she would go shipping. So why did he give up shipping here? Did he not have the yellow first and he drew it off of Menta now? Won't let me have shipping would be huge here. Did he really not get any yellows? Yeah, then again, he bought no yellows, right? Not at all, yeah. So that can happen. Oh, but he has shipping open. Bloody butt. I didn't realize he just did that, right? Crap. Well, I guess I smuggled. And I open shipping. Like that. Web is a bump, Northern Ways is another bump. Inez could be a reshuffle, similar to what shifting does for me, so I can deal influence in any way I want. It's crazy. It's beautiful. Let's see what I do with that. To be honest, I'm not quite sure. Maybe we just go for that. Because it could encourage SN taking this one as a second one. Do not mess with me there. Would already give me one alliance, kind of safe. And then I could just go for maybe an opportunistic play somewhere. Maybe not Fremen though, because that's Lido, and we don't really want to mess with Lido's influence. Always a bit of a pain when it comes to fighting alliances with him. Could be Guild, could be BG, depends a bit. But that's definitely going to be a nuke. Here, hopefully we get something nice. Relax Master, Replacement Eyes, Treachery, Power Play, Peter de Breeze. And anything below 6 persuasion would be great. I think it's Reverend Mother. We have a bunch of... Okay, yeah. It has to be. Also a good one to go for the bonus as usual. The alliance bonus being troops if you want to go on a combat space, and maybe finesse or some other way to bump it up. Gets you extra deployment, which is fun. Yeah, I would need some trashing, but this deck starts looking good. That dagger will be able to bring me to Swordmaster. I kind of hope he ends last here so that I can... well, shipping might be taken by bot though, but if not, be happy to be able to ship first and then Swordmaster. But I guess he is last, right? Yeah, no intrigues. Unless there is a sacrifice here, but that's exactly what I hope not. Replacement Eyes, great card. Goes for the Manufacturer. There's a shifting, that's not so good news. Yes, I can get that. She did not take that. Okay. Better. I'll be happy with that. Yeah, I can go sword with my second agent, so I'll do that. Gets me a spice as well, so that's good. Do I shift into shipping, into smuggling, I mean? I think so. Can generate some troops out of that, and I think I'll do just that. So we do troops. Some other troops. Spice. Take down here. Up. I think PG. I think that's probably going to be our second target. And yeah, dagger to sword and Trusair to ideally secrets, I guess. Sad we get Reverend Mother isolated from our BG stuff here, but it is what it is. Diversion. I have no way of actually going into the combat here unless I Truesayer to Swordmaster or wait a minute. If Menta's open, I go Menta with the dagger, then I could Truesayer to Swordmaster. Bit convincing, I guess. And get 2 more draws to maybe play something a bit more interesting afterwards. Although, to be honest, Secrets and Web giving me this would also be fine. And yeah, I have to go Swordmaster first actually, otherwise Lido takes that. But I guess if Menta's still there, we could do that with Truesayer still, or we could send it to High Council if Secrets and Oral Wealth are gone. Or I could actually Selective now, thanks to the Spice. Trash the dagger, see what we get, and maybe flip something else then with Truesayer's effect as well. I like that. I'm just a bit scared what we draw. I mean, in the end, no, it's fine. Just Diplo that I would like not to see, ideally. Nor my 3 yellows. Like, if I get all 3 yellows would be a bummer. Because then no shipping for me next round, but anything else might allow me to get the Kwisatz. Could be fun, to be honest. I mean, unless I can get the Spice Control, but I doubt that's happening. No, it cannot happen. Or do I just go High Council then? No, I think we Selective. Good to trash that dagger. Oh no. Not Diplo. At least I have 1 experimentation left there. Not everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong, but yeah, that's always a risk of Selective or drawing on your last agent, is you might see something you would want to play, but so be it. 6 Persuasion could be Replacement Eyes, could be the other shifting. Let's see what they buy, obviously. Or yeah, that's probably shifting. I'll need to be careful for that as well, actually. Yeah, Throne and Politics, other stuff. But I have Finesse. Web now takes me the Alliance. And I can really focus on Emperor and BG influence now. Because I have my friendship sorted, actually. So I'm really gonna try to just lock those up when I can. Dissecting Kit is also good, but I think it's still Replacement Eyes first. Maybe it's Recruitment Mission? Would allow me to get both? No. Replacement Eyes it is. But I love this deck, to be honest. It's really cool. I just need to get Daggers and Recon out, and then it's a really strong deck. If she gets an additional bump here, I'm not too worried, to be honest. Especially if Finesse gives me a bit of an additional comfort there in terms of being able to get a double bump at some point when going there, for instance. It reveals the 5. Private Army. There we go. Fight goes his way. That's not a fight I'm too interested in. Might want to put dagger aside for the spies as well. And I'll first ship. I have nothing to trash here. I don't want to trash from hand. I can't trash the dagger that I just set aside. So it's gonna be down here. If I can, I'd be happy to send the dagger to Menta. Reshuffles this. Only downside is again separating Reverend Mother from the BG stuff, but I think that's okay, to be honest. If it's the only downside, because look at this. This would make for a sick hand. Round 7. So much good stuff going on there. Not a very interesting fight. Otherwise, I would have considered something with a finesse there. Okay, she does come after us there. She plays before me next round though, so it could be a bit dangerous. If I do end up going Menta first, she bribes for it. Okay, now if she can't cap it, I secrets and finesse for it. Not let that happen, it's too risky that she could cap it somehow. Gets the combo going with Conspiracy, so he could maybe take double alliance if he's a bit greedy. And he is. I hope Bot fights him there, because he has the Steel Suit Manufacturer. Hopefully it has a bit of a memory there. Challenge there? Not really. Okay. I'll do that. And Venus down. Bremen, I think. Don't go for an alliance if you cannot cap it. Playing bribery like that is a mistake. 100%. Use bribery if it gives you an immediate benefit that you need for what you're doing right now, or cap the alliance. Because just stealing like that is an invitation to let me steal it back, and once it's capped, all of that, well, she's Tessia, so she can at least take one bump back with the ring, but it's still too many bumps on that influence that is lost. She won't get that back. It did cost me a spice though, because I would have loved to play Menta first. But I could not take the risk here. I think if she could have had Diplo or something to just cap it, it would have been painful. Menta is gone. I might just go Carthag. It's too many intrigues, but I could play no other ways. Or I could go Arakin. The thing is, I'm a bit scared what I draw here. Because if it's shifting, replacement eyes, Diplo, be a huge bummer. That's 3 cards out of 5. And again, reshuffling without Recon Dagger here, convincing, would be great. I think I'll still just take an intrigue here. I Economic positioning, interesting. Especially with the levels of Solari I have right now. I'll try to go for the fight. I think the Manta could be interesting given all those cards I have. If I don't go High Council, I probably don't want the Spiceless Flow, and not going High Council might be the way to get the end game going here. But if I don't need the Spiceless Flow, I could be happy to play 4 agents with that kind of deck. Now she's taking that back, going up here. Does she challenge me? Here, could very well be. Yeah, she does. And she's set up there. 100% she's gonna ship first thing and take the alliance, and I hope I have shifting to punish that right away. It would be huge. Do I just retreat them or do I fight? I'd be happy to keep that for the end game, to be honest. Wait, take initiate as well. I think I'm good. My deck's good. I want to maximize the chances of seeing shifting, especially. But Web, Truesayer, Replacement Eyes, Diplo, Reverend Mother. They're all cards I would love to see again as quickly as possible. If she gets that. Maybe I can still afford going High Council and get that, though. If I reclaim here for 5 Solari, that's 13. So High Council would be covered, and then I'm just 2 Solari short, which I get now. So yeah, I just need to reclaim for Solari here. That would be sorting out my positioning. So yeah, I don't think I retreat. I keep that for the end game. Master Tactician, trying to get the Manta still could be fun. Worst case, making her spend an intrigue would also be not too bad. And I kind of have to if I don't want to get over my number of intrigues there. Let's do that. Oh, yet kinds there. Okay, she has that, fair enough. Blackmail. Okay, beautiful. I probably want to shift first there, to be honest. I probably put Replacement Eyes on the side, because it's flexible. I can play it with any card I would like to. Puts me out for this. Yeah, ideally I shift to Smuggle. I assume nobody should go there, but Bot might. Bot doing bot things, obviously. Should take, what, troop transports? Transports. Kinda need that bump, possibly. Because if I want to cap it, I need to take away my Fremen influence. Because I'm not making the same mistake as she did. I leave my... I mean, alliances should be capped if you don't want them to be stolen. And the game probably doesn't end here unless I win that fight. I think. I mean, we could be surprised, though. it could go very fast. Lido 7, Spice Flow 8, this 9. Oh yeah, it could end. It could end. Especially because he has the resources to maybe go Highlander. Bit of a bummer to have to go fifth with smuggling though. Because then it means those troops I can't deploy in the fight. Yeah, he Highlanders anyways, but doesn't mean he wins the fight. He has no garrison, no intrigues. Pretty weak. Need to take the spice though by doing that. It is what it is. Let's give that away. Take that. I guess I would want to go still suits if I can. Right now I'm on 8 endgame wise. This I get by trashing replacement eyes for 9. That's as much as I have right now, so yeah, I kinda hope it goes another round. Was this? Maybe actually if I fight here, maybe it's better just first Carthage, maybe, if Carthage's open. Because I have a bit of a shot potentially. Carthage puts me over the intrigues. Would be a bummer. Ah, Stitsuits is gone. That's also a bit of a bummer. I guess it is my only combat spot. Rusam is not what we need here. Convincing is not what we need here. Yeah, I get to 13 at best. I guess I would want to go secrets if that's open. But then how do I get my Ramen friendship now that Stillsuits is gone? Yeah, that's fine. Take it. Oh, that I would have loved the water. That's exactly what I needed here to deploy Hardy. Research station. It's a friendship. I guess full space. I could also go wealth. Would allow me to maybe go high council next round. Do I want to go high council? Ideally next round I want to use Truesayer to selective, keep Web of Power for the reveal, hope that Truesayer draws me action access. So yeah, I think it's full space. Because this reveals me spies, so that would be enough to go selective. I don't know if I get that, but if I do, that would be perfect. Dome shares. Exiliate Kinds. Actually, it's also good to go full Swiss because now it gives me something that I can blackmail without risking an alliance. Although I could blackmail down here, knowing I play before Tessia to go selective. There is a world in which both my BG accesses are also bottom of the deck, so I'd rather want that not happening. But yeah, if she doesn't have any combats, we could sneak in here for the win. Oh, no way. And that's also good for me, though. What is better? I mean, crazy question to ask, but yeah, no, it is Tilax Master. It can give me a bump there as well. The vote is not bad, but it's always going to be Tilax Master here. Does she have something? Ah, well, we don't know because she's leading as of now, but let's blackmail down here and see if we scoop this combat for cheap. No way. Okay, this one is sweet. That's pretty good. So technically we're on 11 with that positioning endgame. Now if I can get selective, please give me Truesayer in hand and selective, then we can start praying for a heavy draw. We don't. I guess I try to go Menta first and then selective with web then. Or if Menta draws me Truesayer, then I guess selective is gone by then, but who knows. Might as well try that way. Because web infiltrates, so we can always go there. But yeah, Menta would be enough for me to still keep the Solari. I'd even go High Council actually, because this gives me back the Solari. Okay, well, I go High Council then. Because that should be a Spice Master for me. Right? But it does mean, given I have to play web, I'm not getting that from him. Unless crazy combo would be to draw False Space as the third card out of my deck. And then False Space draws me Tilax Master. Or Shifting, actually. A Shifting could work. It hurts to see selective open. It means if I had Truesayer right now, we could have done something there with it. Would have been much better though to send it there. Yeah. Is she gonna challenge this alliance? Third attempt at an alliance? Remember? Oh well, he played his shifting, so yeah, maybe that's the way. That's something you can do. What did he shift then? He got his Emperor Friendship. Going down, Spacing Guild, yeah. Creates an opening there. Gruesome Sacrifice. Can I do something with that as well? My last agent. Sacrificing would be here. Reclaiming the Beatles now would be that. Yeah, it's not enough. Great to see he has to spend an agent to defend it in a non-efficient way. There's obviously no combat space, nothing else but to defend here. And he steals that. Look at that. Come on. Come on, bot. That's beautiful. So, what do we want to trash here? I think Recon. It's one Persuasion. It's the one card that we really don't want to see there. Come on, draw me full space. T-Rex Master, not bad. T-Rex Master, huge. To what extent though? Can I get that now that we see T-Rex Master? So if I play Experimentation, send out 2 troops. Oh, it gave me no water because I don't have the Fremenara. Okay, well, Imperial Basin might work. Let's assume we can get that. Puts me here. With only 3 specimen. 3 specimen reclaims. Gruesome gets me this, and T-Rex Master can get me that. So yes. Work. Nobody has Test of Humanity right now, it's here. And I'm the one with Reverend Mother, so that's also sorted. I don't even need to play Experimentation actually, because T-Rex Master bump here. Reclaim once and Gruesome. So I need to send out troops, that for sure. But I don't need to do it using Experimentation. I could also just go Arakeen with the ring. Would give me extra spice if we draw Reverend Mother. But at least then I can still keep a troop out, have a dagger on reveal, maybe get spice there. Yeah, I'd rather do that, I think, right? Let me double check what I'm saying makes sense. So this is 1 beetle, reclaiming is 1 beetle. So that's Gruesome, reclaiming, and T-Rex Master bump. Yeah, okay. Don't give me Reverend Mother for the windrow. Great. We send out 3 troops. That's a bot. Are we actually only playing against Lido? Sad. Sad as well, because this on Imperial Basin was a deployment bot. I don't know what the hell you were doing. I'm in camp. There, that was 5 troops out, so 12. But whatever. I think we end up on 13 VPs, right? 11 the spice must flow, 12 this, and 13 positioning. Just sad we can't get that Fremen friendship. Me as a perfectionist, I'd love to get those points that we see on the board, but yeah, I needed a different draw. It is what it is though. I really can't complain about that. I didn't T-Rex Master. That should put me back into a winning momentum though. Wait, what? Ah, because he sent it to conspire, yeah. Let's take that. Hello, liaison, as usual. Actually, I mean, Vicious Talents is 4 swords, so we go to 11. If bot doesn't have a combat, we scoop up the combat instead of Gruesome. Which would be funny. Winning both level 3 combats with this low kind of deployment. Already round 7 was a bit of a steal. This one would be even worse, because I didn't even count on that happening, but it might just happen anyways. It does happen, because why not? Well, there we go, 14 VPs. And that was always going to be a win. Huge. That's crazy though. Those two end combats, I did not expect to win them, to be honest, but we'll take them for sure. I hope it's not like all the luck of the day didn't go into that game, because I'd like to win more afterwards. Let's spread it out a bit, because that was a bit disgusting winning those two fights. Anyways, also 2 alliances. Those were pretty much always going to happen with the Web of Power, shifting, finesse, the Fremen bomb that we ended up recycling. But yeah, anyways, all of that. Missing the Fremen friendship there, one spice must flow. Missing the end of the Tilak strike, but obviously the combat was more valuable, and the economic positioning makes for 14 VPs. And that puts us back in the right direction in terms of Elo. Should put me at like 1853, I would say, or something like that. Let's have a quick look. 1853. Huge. Very happy with that. Let's continue climbing and hopefully reach that top 1 sometime. Probably not soon, but sometime would be great. Anyways, thanks a lot everyone for joining in. If you did enjoy, please hit that like, subscribe as well to the channel. Consider becoming a member if you'd like to further support me. And yeah, hope to see you very soon again. Have a good one. Bye-bye.